What's up, world? It's me, Fever 411.
Yo, 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 yo. It's me, Mardi Gras.
Yo, you know who it is. Your boy Sal Pacino.
Lifeline TV presents.
Lifeline TV presents.
Real life talk show.
Everyday topics.
Everyday people.
We right here, we right here,
yeah.
We right here,
yeah.
We right here,
Yo, yo, yo. What up, peoples? First episode, real life talk show. Been a minute. We've been planning this out, trying to work it out for y'all. But we here today to talk about a couple topics that's going on, current topics. I'm here with my brothers. My man, my older brother right there.
Fever 411. Oh yeah, don't think you ain't gonna be tripping. You know, we gonna have it lighthearted sometimes. We gonna get deep. We gonna be funny. It's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? Just ride with us.
I'm gonna let him slide. It's your boy Sal Pacino. When we starting early, you feel me already? Lifeline TV, you know what I mean? Real life talk show. Like the intro said, everyday topics from everyday people. You know what I mean?
Right. You got me, Mardi Gras, the middle brother. We about to get it in, man. We here today to talk about a couple topics. But first, we about to take this shot because it's our first episode. We excited about it. Hopefully, y'all excited about it too. So, fellas.
RLTS.
RLTS.
Yeah. Just like breakfast.
Alright, let's get into this. We're going to start off with something that everybody out here been talking about recently. Crazy situation. YouTube been blowing up about it. Facebook, everybody. The Sharkiesha incident.
Right.
Oh,
Now, we going to open up. I got a daughter. We got kids. My older brother got kids. Sal don't got none, but he got nieces and nephews. So, we going to open up with this.
Well, first of all, on the surface of it, you know, everybody, it's something wild that you can see. It's something that you would want to laugh at probably when you first look at it. But when you think about it, it's like Shorty was kind of like she snuck the other girl first of all, so it was like a punk move, you know what I mean? But it just took my mind to the level of thinking about my kids, like, and even myself. Sometimes you can't just go on the streets and just be like, and you can't just think about, all right, if I get into a fight, I'm just gotta defend myself,
Right.
and it is what it is. Now it's a whole nother element that you gotta worry about. Are you gonna be in a viral video? You know what I mean? And that's like extra pressure, especially for a kid. You know what I mean? These kids in high school, all of them got phones, all of them got cell phones, tablets, this and that, cameras everywhere. So you never know what's gonna happen to you. So it's like another level of pressure to make sure that you do something to protect your own personal, the way people look at you. So for her to steal Shorty like that, she did that knowing that it's a possibility that it was going to go worldwide.
Right.
She may not even have done or took it to that extent if she ain't feel as though somebody was.
As far as me, I'm 30, so I know how it is, you know, outside of the internet spectrum where everybody got cell phones, everybody got video cameras. When I was younger, I ain't had to deal with that. So the way I was brought up, you know what I mean, if that would have happened to my daughter, alright, it would have happened. But when I saw it, I would have, I don't know, real talk, like I probably would have went and seen Sharkiesha or did something, or got one of my girl cousins or something to do something to her. Or the old school way is me and my daughter would have gotten in the car and we would have go see it, and I would have recorded a one-on-one fight and nobody else jump in it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and that's sort of like how it was back in the day too, because you would get embarrassed in school if you got beat up.
Right.
And it would be the same. It would be similar, but now it's just on a whole nother scale. Like you can even end up on the news just because you was fighting in school. I
seen a couple posts that said the girl killed herself afterwards. First of all, I think it was a weak move.
Right.
First of all, let's point that out. That was weak. She don't get no respect from me. She don't get no respect from nobody. That's a real
of respect. That's a big.
That's what I was gonna say. Speaking of respect, you got to think about what this generation looks at as respect, or what they respect.
Right.
They respect the person that can seem tough in front of other people. Like I think Sharkiesha saw the camera, saw an opportunity to make herself look tough and jumped at the chance. You gotta think about that part of it. Like, it's,
and even worse than that, just taking the opportunity to embarrass somebody else
for that respect. Like, kids these days will go beyond the normal of what we used to, because I came up under y'all not really in the technological stage either, really, like before Facebook and all that. So before those times, it was personal things. It was like, it wasn't, if I respect you, if you respect me, we got this understanding. Now everybody see what the internet is saying is okay, or what Facebook says is popular, or anything like that, and they go after that. They don't even really have a code, a code or understanding of themselves and how what's real and what's not.
Right.
So that's the problem with a lot of these, with a lot of this bullying that's going on, this media, social media bullying that's going on right now.
Let's take it.
But before we do that, what I was going to say about the respect thing is, it's up to us to not show that any respect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Totally
because
agree.
if we comment on the video like, oh, she got her, oh, that was me, you know what I mean? That makes the next person want to do a Sharkiesha video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And do it
so
on purpose.
if we downplay those type of events, and it start with yourself, it start with me. If everybody picks up the habit of shaming these type of events, then it'll slow it down, it'll stop the process. And the same thing how it was back in the day. If you shame the fact of a person being a bully, or if you shame that and you don't give it any props, so to speak, then nobody wants to do it. Put the props to where they belong. Put the props on a girl being able to stand up for herself as a woman, being able to grow into a woman. You know what I mean? Stop, and it goes into a whole lot of stuff. We probably gonna get into it in the show, but yeah, just stop showing so much respect to it. Stop giving it so much attention, or at least stop giving it so much positive attention. If you're gonna give a situation like that attention, give it negative attention. Make that person feel bad for posting that type of video, and then you won't see so many of them. Because you gotta think, females, younger females in your family, or even you yourself, who, if you may be that age, can end up in that situation, and it's easy. It's easy. That girl may not be weak. She may can beat Sharkiesha. Right. But nobody will never know that part, because you only see what happened. Right. You don't know anything about her. You don't know anything about Sharkiesha. But you know what happened, so now you giving her all this, yeah, she stole her, oh, she popped her, oh, this and that. Now she look good for no reason, for something stupid.
All right, so I want to know from y'all what y'all think about it, since Sal sort of touched on it a little bit. Cyberbullying, like when we grew up, we really didn't have cyberbullying, but we did have bullying, and we dealt with it in a certain type of way, because we didn't have to worry about it going like worldwide. Cyberbullying versus bullying.
Since Molly on the computer right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give my point of view on that. Like you said, it was the same, but it was just on a the word you used was a smaller scale. Right. I wouldn't necessarily say smaller. I mean, it's smaller in people who see it, but not smaller in the effects. Because if you think about it, it was the same type of realm back then as it is now. Like you said, we didn't have all of the internet and Facebook that you could go on and then the whole world can see it. But back in those times, we considered the whole world to be our neighborhood or our community. So if everybody in our community knew about something, it felt just as bad as the whole world knowing about something, because that was your world, if that makes sense. So in the way we dealt with that in those times is I had the opportunity to have family around me who told me, you know, these things may have happened, but there is a tomorrow. There's another. This will pass. You know, have people in your corner to help you get through these things. So I think whoever these kids are that are being affected by cyberbullying need to have that support system behind them to let them know that there's something wrong with that person. Nothing wrong with the person who the bullying is happening to. It's something wrong with them, that they feel that they need to put you down for their gratification. Right. So I think
even to go even further than that is to say that, like for me with my kids, you just got to teach them self-confidence. You know what I mean? Self-esteem. It sound cliche, and you know everybody hear that, but that's the truth. If you got self-esteem, can't nothing break you.